very warm welcome to all of you from the venue for the Europa League final, St Jakob Park in Basel, Switzerland. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Begley.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
The instantly recognisable sound of the UEFA Champions League anthem, the perfect backdrop to this eagerly awaited night of European football. So off we go then. Good run through the middle, but he needs support. Oscar with the ball through. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Corner it is then. This could fall anywhere. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Hazard. Looks to slip it through. Chelsea with another corner. Has a swing at it.
Well, that was a really awkward one for the goalkeeper to deal with.
Azpilicueta looking to penetrate opposition lines. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he's showing a distinct lack of urgency.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Hazard. And he's straight offside. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Diego Costa, can he find a finish now? Oh, he's broken through. And it's a goal! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Oscar just knew instinctively where the ball was going to end up. That's clearly been worked on the training ground, and the understanding is pretty exceptional between them, and it was beautifully worked.
Chelsea take the lead.
Well, that lifts some of the pressure, but they need to maintain their work rate. It's been very good up to now.
Tries a through ball. No, that's not going to find its target. really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Willian takes control of it and he's on the move. Now the pass. It's Costa! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
Diego Costa passes it through. Now it's Oscar. Oscar. Now it's Hazard. Costa! He can pounce on that. That's a half-decent try.
Oh, he couldn't have hit that any better, and any other time it would have sneaked in.
There he is, making his presence felt.
Well, there's no doubt that the whole team revolves around him now. He leads by example, and he's become the main pivot. Cracking player.
It's long and forward. Needed a better pass there. A chance! Hits one! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he knew he needed a better angle to get a shot away, and I suppose at least he showed the best option. It just didn't come off.
Away from immediate danger. And it's half-time here.
I honestly don't think they need to change anything in this second half. They just need to believe in themselves, stick to the game plan, and I'm sure they can turn this scoreline round.
There's the start of the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Plays it out to the flank. Willian turns and goes back. He's come loose. And it's Azpilicueta. Azpilicueta gets it into the middle. And oh! It's in! 2 to the good! They have breathing space! Oscar was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Chelsea take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Oscar positions himself well and cuts it out. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Courtois does well to parry it.
Substitution on the field. Number 23. Coming on the field is...
Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up.
Substitution taking place.
He's had a shot! That really should have hit the net.
Look, we know they're behind and need something, but I just wonder whether they're getting a touch anxious with shooting from that kind of distance.
Done very well to intervene. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Oh, good interception. Diego Costa. He's in! Oscar tries running with the ball at his feet. He's off on a marauding run. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
And if they don't get the job done from here, he'll look back on that moment and know he should have made it a 3-goal cushion. Should have finished things off.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Number 15.
And that's a goal kick.
Substitution now in progress.
Oscar. Now it's Costa. Looking to force his way through. Diego Costa. They are rampant! And surely that settles it.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Substitution on the field.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Looks like a good ball through. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cahill with the ball through. He's dealt with that well. He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. Tries a through ball. Chance! Can he finish? He'll have a dip! Danger averted for now, and that will be the final act. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front of your own fans if you're not living up to the expectations. I think with confidence looking a little fragile at the moment, they were playing not to lose more than trying to win, and I think everything was just a letdown because of that.